Greetings and welcome to Money Trip JA, where we use cents to make dollars. Thanks for stopping by today. If you believe that it is important to chase after money, then it means that you need some awakening to understand why you should not chase money. And in actuality, the best course of action when it comes on to money is to allow it to chase you. If that is something that you're interested in hearing about, please stick around. And if you're new here, kindly hit the subscribe button. And don't forget to share this information with your friends and family. And most of all, if any value was added, please turn the like button blue. So now, the moment that you have been anticipating, why should you never chase money? First thing to understand is that money is not real. It is an illusion created to have well-thinking people give up their capacity to think for themselves, to realize that it is just an illusion. Money is not real. Hence, there is no need to chase something that does not exist. Thought was brought into reality, and that there is money. So if you don't chase it, and you understand that it is not real, then you can allow it to chase you. And that is what we're going to be getting into in a few moments. If you chase it, you will become its slave when you should be its master, because you have to remember that money or currency is a tool to be utilized by a master. And if it is mastering you, it means that you'll do anything to get it, even things which go against your moral or ethical principles. And you have to understand that this is energy. So if you have an energy of affinity, it means that you are abiding by the principles of money. And everything in the universe operates on these said principles. Each area has its own principle to guide in ensuring that everything remains in equilibrium. Persons who chase money tend to become consumed by it, and this consumption, it becomes an obsession. And when this obsession takes root in the heart of man, they become evil. It's not the money that is evil, because the money is an illusion. It is a thought that was made manifest in reality. So this obsession, the love of money, which is not living, creates evil. The love of money, as some religious leaders and organizations present, is the root of all evil. It's not money. It means that it is okay to have money and have a lot of it, because that is what we are here for. I want you to be overwhelmed with financial freedom and financial liberation. But I don't want you to love money. I want money to love you. And you may understand the concept that you should not love money, because if you love money, money becomes your idol, and you don't want to be worshiping money. Better the money decides to honor and respect you. I must remind you that having money will not necessarily make you happy. However, it is better to have money or resources and capital during the course of your existence. So though it will not make you happy, it will make your life much better. Another important reason why you should not chase after money is that the banknotes, they have no real intrinsic value. They are just promissory notes. It means they are just IOU. So you may see on some currency that in God we trust, but on those currency that says in God we trust, is it truly God that they're trusting, or are you really trusting the Federal Reserve, if it's on the US currency, to honor their obligation, because we are currently in the modern era living in a debt-based society. So the more debt that exists, the stronger the economy will appear, and the greater the rate of inflation, which means that the money value is depreciating. And that is something that you have to be mindful about, not to fall in the money trap. Importantly, I don't want you to allow yourself to fall in the conundrum, to fall in the pit, to become so consumed and obsessed with money that you allow it to be your God. That is a no-no. What I want for you to do is not to chase after money, but allow money to chase after you. What you are going to do to allow money to chase after you is to move in line with your purpose. Become the person that you were created to be. I need you to operate from a state of a higher level of consciousness. And in so doing, then trivial matters will be inconsequential. In having the money chasing you, you must be willing to add value to others. The more value you add to other people's life, the more they are willing to compensate you for that value added. If you look in the farming industry, the sugar costs the least amount. But when the value added products are created, those tend to be more expensive. When the wines are created, that is more expensive. When the sweeteners are created, that is more expensive than the original crop. So the value added proposition increases your ability to benefit. I know that this may be hard for many persons who have been cultured by the normative practice of the world to do. But when you are moving in line with that which is right and righteous and divine, you have to operate with a level of integrity, with a level of dignity, in order for the money that you have acquired to be able to serve its useful purpose. And eventually, at the end of it all, money will chase you, chasing after you. Think about it. If you're in a relationship and you have to be chasing after that man or that woman, it means that they don't value you. It means that you are incompatible. It means that you are unequally yoked. That should not be the case with you and money. If the parties are incompatible, it means that relationship is not meant for you. But with money, the system, the principles, the laws can be taught, so you can bask in the wealth that is made possible. I will let you know that having money chasing you is the easy part. The part that becomes a little bit more technical is the preservation and maintenance of it. That there is a little bit more complicated. Later, we will discuss that we should not confuse money with wealth, money or currency, whichever you decide to use. We should not confuse that with wealth. If you stick with our guidance, we will aid you in becoming wealthy. So let us do a quick recap. Why is it not right to chase money? First, money is an illusion. Second, if you chase money, you'll become a slave to it, willing to do anything for it. Then you'll fall in the trap number 3 of becoming so consumed and obsessed that you love it, which causes you to become evil. The love of money is the root of all evil. It will not make you happy. We understand that. But another reason why you should never chase it is because it is only a promissory note, a IOU. Chasing money indicates that you're chasing the trust of man and not the trust of the originator. You do not want to chase it because you are its master and you do not desire for it to be your God. Money is an instrument to be utilized for the greater good of humanity. Thanks for stopping by and sharing in this experience with us. The reason why we should not chase money. Here on Money Trip JA, we use cents to make dollars. Signing out is Dr. A.